Howdy, hey, hello. We are here, Munch and Mingle. Also, I never got to do a shout out. Kiana won't know this until she hears it. I have a new intro that should have played right before this. I added it to my last episode, but now we can officially say McKenna is up and running in the professional game. She's got her own intro. So thank you to Casey who helped me with that. And here we are, Munch and Mingle. And today we have one of my dearest friends, another hair school girl. I can't just say hair school girl, though. She is one of my closest friends from hair school, Kiana.
Hello.
It's so awkward when we start these because I'm like, okay, I gotta, like I was telling you, I have to set the tone, but it's even still awkward for me to be like, okay, here we go. Okay, we have Kiana. Kiana and I became very close very quickly in hair school. It partly could be because we were the older ones.
Yeah.
In quotation marks. Like, we're not that old.
No, we're not.
But the older ones of the crew. And then, yeah. So Kiana is here visiting. We'll go into that. She no longer lives in Utah, which I'm very sad about. But she leaves tonight back to Oklahoma.
Yep. I know.
So I was like, you gotta get in here. And I was supposed to do it earlier. But we are just, coming in at the last second, doing a quick early morning recording.
We love early mornings.
We do, actually. You and me, we do. Because we know we would be up. Okay, but before our munchie today, I forgot to tell Kiana to pick one. But without her even knowing, she kind of gave me a clue. We saw each other last night at her gender reveal, which again, we'll get into that. And we were talking and I was like, okay, don't forget, you're going to be coming over in the morning. And I don't even know how it said, but I made a joke like, oh, I'll make pancakes. And you said, I love pancakes.
I love pancakes.
And didn't even think about it until I got up this morning. I was getting everything set up and I was like, oh, shoot. I have not told her to bring a food. And then it just clicked. I was like, we talked about pancakes. She said she loves them. I'll make them. So we whipped up some pancakes and had them.
And they were great.
Thank you so much for saying that. All right, Kiana. Let's just go right into it. Who are you? Let's hear about you.
The biggest question.
Right. Not deep at all. Not loaded. Just tell me who you are.
Okay, let's see. So I guess we could start where I grew up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right. I grew up in Oregon in a town called Pancakes. It's a little hick town with one stoplight.
Wow.
Yeah. Lots of cows.
Sounds like my type of place.
You know? Yep. Love the cows.
Yes.
My parents bought 10 acres and then built a house. I was probably in 3rd grade when we moved in.
Okay.
We've been there ever since.
And they're still there.
We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You're the oldest.
I'm the 3rd oldest.
Okay, I should know this.
That's all right.
But you can tell. Let's talk about your sibling lineup.
So I have an older brother. He's 2 years older than me.
Oh, yeah. I knew that. Okay. Sorry.
And then my twin, she's the older one by 8 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. 8 minutes.
Long time.
A long time.
In twin standards, I'll give you that.
Yeah. And then... and then a younger brother right below me. He's the 6'7" one that throws for BYU.
Was he there last night?
No.
I was going to say, I don't think
he was
saw him.
actually in the Bahamas throwing.
Oh,
so,
shoot.
But, Bahamas.
Dang. Wait, you can say it. What's his name and what does he do? Because he's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty cool. So that is Dallin.
Mm-hmm.
And he throws discus. That is his life.
For BYU. And he's pretty good at it.
And he's pretty good. Yeah. I think he's like he's the best one right now at BYU.
Yep.
And he did throw at nationals and got 2nd.
Nice.
So
he's doing that in the Bahamas.
says
Got
anything,
it.
Yeah. So, yep, that's his life right now. And then after him is Kendra,
Mm-hmm.
and she's also at BYU. And I think she's decided to study linguistics.
Great.
So that's good for her. She switched it up a couple times. So now she's
happens
back.
to the best of us.
Right?
As we'll come to see with your story.
It's true. It's true. And then there's a 9-year jump to Jonathan.
Wow.
Who just turned 15 yesterday.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's living his best life.
Great.
Yeah. At home. And then after him are another set of twins, boy, girl. And girl, boy.
Uh-huh.
Clarissa first and then Simon.
Okay.
So, and they are 13.
Dang. And that's it.
And yep, that's the lineup.
Is that 8?
That is 8.
Okay. So big family.
Big family.
You come from that.
Yep.
Okay. Big family from Oregon. How did you get to Provo?
Well, let's backtrack. So, applying for colleges,
Yes.
I only applied to 2. I applied to BYU, Idaho, and Provo.
Big range.
Yeah, big range. Crossing my fingers, I'd get into one. Turns out it's easier to get into Idaho.
Yep.
And at the time, Provo didn't want me because I'm not the best test taker. Which
I
is
feel
fine.
that.
Yeah.
Which actually is not true because when we go into hair school, I'm like, yeah, she's not the best. Okay, Miss 100 every time.
According to Provo. According to BYU.
I need to call them up. I'm like, let's go look at her stats from Aveda. Okay.
This is what it is. Yeah. So I didn't go to BYU Provo until I did 2 years at Idaho.
Okay, wait, why do I not remember that? That's cool.
Yeah. So I started in Idaho. I was going to do nursing there. Didn't get in, which was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I realized afterwards, I'm like, that would have been too stressful for me.
Yep.
And then I'm like, well, my plan B was dietetics, but
Right.
Idaho didn't have that. So then I had to transfer, but it was easier to transfer once I got my associates.
Okay. So, and here's the thing. I mean, they're basically, yes, they're both BYU schools, but they are very different.
They're very different.
The culture alone, and it's so funny because it's like, oh, they're both church schools, but it's like, no, like that is its own world.
Yes.
You know, and it's in Rexburg. It's a sad thing. I know so many people. I mean, my own cousin goes there, and I've got another cousin go there. I've never been to Rexburg, but
very small.
Yes, it's so small. Everyone stays very close, and that can be such a great thing. But then you come to Provo, and it is very wide and open.
Mm-hmm.
The pool is deep and wide, and there's so much happening all around. It's crazy.
Yeah. And the sports in Provo make it more exciting.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
Oh, yeah, because Idaho doesn't really have sports.
And they have sports, but they're like, oh, go join something.
Club?
Like a club. Like I did a cross-country club.
Okay. So, I didn't know that. So that's good to know. So they're there.
It wasn't like football.
You're not going to the Bahamas to throw for your school.
Exactly. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how you that's how you came to Provo.
That's how I came to Provo.
And what year was that?
2015.
Okay.
Yep.
That's when I moved to Provo too. Oh, dang. Wow. Okay. And then you got into dance. We have to talk about that.
Yes.
Were you had already been dancing?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I had done ballroom through high school.
Okay.
And maybe 3-4 months of ballet total. So not a lot of ballet.
So then you came to Provo and you saw tryouts for it? How did you?
Well, my ballroom partner from high school, Drew Duncan, I'll just say
Shout
it 'cause
out.
he's awesome. He was the one who was already on a folk dance team, which is what I got into.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, Kiana, you should do this too. It's awesome. And I was like, well, why not?
Mm-hmm.
My 2 years in Idaho, I had not done anything because I was just focused on school. And I was
Right.
like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
And I love dancing.
And you were very good at it.
Oh, thank you.
You were very, very good at it.
So I went to tryouts and I got on one of the beginning teams and I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
I got to perform.
And it is. I mean,
So
you get to be a part of the, oh gosh, what's the name? I've been to it. It's not the World of Dance, but that's like the show that you guys do.
Christmas Around the World.
That's what I'm thinking of. I went to that one, but that's where they incorporate like everyone.
Yeah, there's 5 folk dance teams.
Okay.
And all of them perform in that one.
So you were busy when you came to Provo.
Yes.
You had your school. You were going for dietetics at this point?
Yes,
Okay.
I was getting ready to apply.
Okay. You're on the team.
I was dancing.
And then where did your cute little husband come along on this timeline?
He came about 2 years into Provo.
Okay.
Because, I also got a job at the MOA, which is the Museum of Art on campus.
Great place.
Love it. My old friend was already there, and I was like, I need a job.
Yeah.
He's like, I can get you a job. I'm like,
Oh,
"Okay."
yeah. Wait. We have to talk about what your job was. I can't believe I almost forgot this part. You're at the museum, but what are you doing at the museum?
I am a security guard.
Now, if only I had a video podcast at this point, you would see my delicate, sweet little blonde hair, blue-eyed Kiana. That I'm like, wait, I remember when you first told me this, I was like, I'm sorry, what? You were a security guard?
No one believes me.
Now, let's be real. I'm sure there's not too much action happening down at the MOA for there to be like, shoot, you might be up against something, but you had a uniform, like
Yes, I did.
white shirt and
White
tie?
shirt.
No tie?
I got the what is that called?
Is it
It's like the flight attendant tie. you know?
yes.
Because when I went in to
Sash.
get my uniform, the lady looked at me and she's like, "You're a girl," and she just gave me the tie. I was like, cool. So I was like the only one with that one.
Wait, were you the only girl?
No.
Oh, it's like
But
that
for
would
some
even made it
reason,
better.
I know. It's like she's like she probably needs this tie. I don't know. So I had that all
Okay,
4
great.
years.
And you were there for 4 years.
I was there. Yeah, I tried to get out of it. At one point I had 3 different jobs on campus because I was
my
like, I'm
gosh.
done with the MOA.
Yeah.
And obviously I wasn't
Nope.
because that's where I met my husband.
Janson.
So,
Interstage left.
right.
So he was a security guard.
Yeah, he came to start working 2 years in when I was already there.
Okay.
And
Like love at first sight.
no,
You guys couldn't stand each other. What was it?
it was more like, I'm like, wow, he's cute, but he's a coworker. So,
you know, many people actually dream of that scenario. Like, no.
yeah. At that point, I'm like, all right, there's other boys I'm interested in.
Okay.
I'm a dancer, you know?
Yeah. Well,
Dancers are flirtatious. You can't ever tell if guys who are dancers are actually flirting with you. So I was probably trying to figure something out with that.
you're like, I don't have time to focus on you. I'm clearly
You're not
got
giving me any vibes that you like me, so you look cute, but
We'll leave it at that.
We'll stay there.
So then what happened?
One time, apparently, I'm very oblivious to all of this. He would come to my spot where I would be standing and guarding. At the end of his shift, and he would talk to me every so often. And then one time, it was probably near the end of the semester, he was finally got the courage to ask me to go to the movies.
Oh. And at this point, you had no idea.
No. When he asked me, and I was like, okay. He walked away, and I was like, what just happened?
Oh, does he like me?
Yeah. I was like, what? Okay. And I went back to my apartment, and I was like, guys, I had no idea he was going to ask me on a date. I'm like, what do I do now?
And then you went and good from there?
Well, no, we kind of have like the same personality where we have to peel back the layers,
Okay.
you know? So we had to do a lot of peeling. I was like, do you actually like me?
Right.
Like, you're not really flirting with me. It's very like stiff guy who doesn't show much emotion.
Janson, what?
I know.
I've only met him how many times, and still, we're still off the first layer with Janson. I think Britain's actually gotten further with Janson than I have, which is probably, that's good. But I'm like, all right, he's definitely got the pilot look, which would explain.
It's very hard to get through and to read. So yeah, we had to do lots of dates.
Yes. So you dated how long?
Let's see. I guess our first date was that December.
Mm-hmm.
And we probably, I guess until it was official that we were dating was the next June.
Okay. And you got married in
March
of 2019.
2019.
Okay, so we both got married right around. Yeah, that's where I was like, we both were the same year. Okay, awesome. So you're married. Janson, by the way, he is a pilot.
He is training to be a pilot.
Thank you. I was like, so he was in, okay, I'm going to really screw this up and I'm so sorry, but here we go. He was in ROTC. Oh, thank heavens. Okay.
Yes.
And he was doing all that stuff and he wanted to become a pilot.
Yes, that was his goal.
Okay.
His major at BYU was mechanical engineering.
Yes.
And did ROTC.
Yes. And because of that, then you go and do your service.
Yeah.
Okay, which is what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
All I remember is when we were at school and you told me, okay, he's doing the little pie dish thing to find out if he's a pilot, which don't even know who came up with that tradition. Sounds very like trying to be fun, but it can also be really harsh if you don't get what you want.
Yeah.
So a little bit of, from what I remember, there's a pie and everyone's going to find out what their title or what they're going to do. Explain that just quickly, how, because that was so fascinating.
I know. There's so much about the Air Force that I really don't know yet, but let's see if I can figure this out.
From the wife's perspective.
Yeah.
Don't come for us, Air Force, if we get it wrong.
I'm new. So in ROTC, he had to basically apply to be a pilot. He had to do a bunch of different tests. And sometimes you just don't know if they'll take you or not. Right. And he had to do a big medical test to make sure that he was physically able to fly.
Of course.
So all of that combined, the Air Force takes in and then says, yeah, you can be a pilot or a drone pilot, or no, you're not allowed to be a pilot.
Wow.
So we were banking that his, body, his eyes were good enough that he could fly because that's all he wants to do in life.
Right. Oh.
So that was a stressful night the night before.
I was going to say, I feel like that was during hair school. So that's why I was like,
it was during hair school. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that all happened. He ran. I don't know if this is just a BYU thing to do to show which slot you got or something.
Okay.
But they at the end of their workout early in the morning, they did I don't know what you call it. I guess you could, reveal. I don't know. Yeah. You just run to your little tin full of whipped cream and you eat everything out. And then you raise it up and you're like, I got a pilot, or I don't know what they're called. There's a different name.
Pilot.
Yeah, drone pilot or something else.
What if you don't get it? Does it just say none? What about the guys who didn't get it? Is it, or do they still, does everyone always get something?
I think you'd still get something.
Okay.
But it might not be your first choice. So I think you put down, usually, they give you choices, you can put down your top 3. Okay. But you might not get your top, But you're always in some. I thought it was literally sorry, there's 2 things and you basically get one of them. And if not, try again next year, buddy. Oh, so sad. No. But Janson got pilot. Got it. Oh, so good. We're so happy. So good. And I really want to know if that's just a BYU thing or if that's a thing. Oh, does he have, we talked about this.
Does he have a call name?
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
He will get one. Then.
That will probably come after he gets his wings, he says.
Okay.
And that's call signs usually.
Call sign, sorry.
Yeah. Come from other people.
Right.
So they'll pick it for you.
Yeah.
And he says usually it's if it's like something that you messed up.
Oh, that's what. Yep.
So.
What have we learned from Top Gun? Which makes me want to go watch Top Gun again now.
So good.
Oh, he did love that.
Oh,
You
he's
told me
seen
that.
it 3 times.
And he has the stash now to prove it. Like
He has
that
the
is
stash. Yep. He took it away for a minute and he's like, people like it. I'm like, well,
you know,
go for
Britain tried the stash, and I was like, and he said it, well, it's for football, you know, because at BYU you can't have a beard.
That's true.
Bless his heart. So he's like, I've got to have something. I think it lasted for about a week or 2. He did wear it to my cousin's wedding, who was full blown Western.
Yep,
so I was like,
yep.
okay, yep, you can have it. And then after that, I was like, we have family pictures up. Can you take that off?
Maybe not.
It's like, we don't need that for the family pictures. We just did wedding photos with it. That's what you can claim to it. Anyway, but the stash works on Janson, so that's good.
It works pretty well.
Okay, so we jumped ahead a little, but you did meet Janson. You were married 2019, and then we started hair school January. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
We started January 2020.
Yes.
Why is I? Oh, that's because when the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
It was so in the beginning. I was like, no, that seemed so far along. Okay.
Yeah.
January, like beginning of January.
Yeah.
We're both in Provo. We both show up. Apparently, we both had the same fear
Yeah.
about being the oldest.
Because we were 25?
I should know. Yes. Yes.
Around 25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we showed up and we're like, well, they're going to all be 18-year-olds. But you, me, and Ash were all right in the same age bracket. We're like, thank heavens.
Like, oh my gosh,
Okay.
it's not just me.
It's not just us. That first day, I kind of talked about it on Amelia's podcast. But what were your thoughts when they put us in that room, the conference room, before we went upstairs? What were you thinking? Because we had a small class.
We had a small class. Well, my first thought was, wow, McKenna's so talkative.
Stop. Okay.
It's true. I was like freaking out. I'm like, what is hair school?
I think I was talking so much because I was nervous too. I was like, okay, let's just talk everyone's ear off.
I was like, oh, I hope she doesn't drop out. I like her.
Oh, you're so sweet. That is a real thought though when you go to hair school. Like, okay, who's gonna drop out of here?
No, it's
so sad.
true.
Anyway, yeah, it was really good from the beginning. Who did you present in that first? Remember when we had to do the presentations for everyone?
Oh,
Did you do Ashley? Remember,
that's
everyone
a
had
good
their
question.
boards.
I might have done Ashley. Now I don't remember.
Oh,
I totally forgot about that.
That's what I was like. That was the whole thing. I remember. I did Elizabeth, so that's what I remember. Okay, so hair school is fun. We'll go quickly into that. You said it right before. Hair school is hard.
It is hard.
It's a very hard thing to do.
Yeah.
And it's very time consuming. Like to miss school, like if you're in college and you can now speak to both, and I guess I'm skipping over that, but the jump from dietetics to hair school, but you know the difference of like college versus, okay, like a technical college.
Academic versus technical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it was very much more like we only went 4 days a week, but you could not miss.
No.
And if you did, it was like you missed everything. I think I missed men's cuts. I missed 2 days. We were on vacation. And still to this day, I think I've had to go backtrack so much more, because if I just would have been there to start to learn the basics, I think that would have helped. But yeah, I have had to come a long way with men's cuts because I missed 2 days, and both those days were all men's cuts.
Which is so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people don't realize that. I think there's definitely a stigma where, oh, you're going to hair school.
Right. Especially in Provo.
Mm-hmm.
We fought through that. Okay. Sorry. Real quickly. What was the jump? I mean, I know, but you were doing dietetics and then all of a sudden, I keep skipping. There's so much that I'm forgetting. You were doing dietetics, but you were doing hair already.
Yeah. So I had started doing like updos in high school.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of started. So my youngest sister, the twin, when she was born, I was like, sweet, I have a head of hair that I can play with. So I trained her.
Yes.
To sit
Perfect.
for a good amount of time.
Yeah.
So I could do her hair. And people would see that at church. And she was like my, what'd you call it? My advertisement, I guess.
Your walking billboard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then one day, one of the older peers, I think she had just graduated and she was going to get married. She was like, hey, can you do my hair for my wedding? And I was like, what? I've never done that before.
Yeah.
You're going to see these pictures for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And you want me to do it? I was like, okay. So that's how it started. And then her friend got married and I did her hair and then I did prom hair. And then, so just kind of like word of mouth.
For real, though.
It's kind of exploded a little bit.
And for anyone listening, your Instagram for your hair page is Kiana.crowns.
I think it's Kiana's dot crown.
Okay.
Maybe. Now I don't remember.
Kiana's crowns. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Beautiful name, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
But no, for real, you guys, her wedding hair is impeccable. I think I got one wedding style in hair school and I begged, please let Kiana do it. Please do not make me do this. I will take Kiana's appointment. We'll switch. And I think we did or something.
I think, yeah.
And you were like, please let me do it because you love wedding hair.
I love it.
And yeah, no, she's good. She is amazing. You did my sister-in-law's.
Yeah.
I told her, I was like, because she had come, she's like, do you want, and I was like, no.
No.
But Kiana will. I was like, go to Kiana. I can curl. That's about it. I'm really good at curling. I will.
You are.
But that's about as far as I get. Don't throw any braids. Don't throw in any updos. Curling. I'm there. But so you came into hair school with that already right up under your sleeve. And then hair school, it's hard. Like the first, we'll say semester, is all book work. And then the pandemic hit, which for us, thankfully it hit during that point.
Yeah.
Because as you go on in hair school, it gets more hands-on. You know, by the last semester, you're basically as if you're working in a salon 4 days a week.
You're no longer in the classroom.
No. So for us, it was fine. We just did book work at home. Yeah, we didn't have like, you know, the hands-on little practicing, but more that kind of came in semester 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we got back into the classroom about the middle of semester 2. So we were still doing stuff at home. We would just have to record it. But yeah, there were some girls that I think it really affected.
Yeah.
And they had to kind of come back from that and whatnot. But we got lucky.
We did.
Saying that. I did miss being around everyone, though. That was the only sad part.
That was hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But then we came back and then, you go through all the academic parts and you're still learning. I guess it just goes down. So you go from 4 days in the classroom to then 3 and 1 day on the salon. Then it just 2, and then 3. More
well,
like,
at the end of the first one, you have like 2 days where you're in the salon.
We're like the
and
back
you
salon,
like,
though. Like you barely get anything.
They're like, we'll let you in, but
maybe you can blow dry.
Maybe you can touch hair for like half an hour.
Yeah. But the biggest thing, okay, let's talk about the test. And you said like, oh, I'm not a great tester. No, you test well. I'll say that in capital letters. And so those hair school tests, I would say, okay, I was in charge of the Kahoots.
Yes,
so every time we'd have a
were.
test, our teacher Gabs, or I don't know if we did it with Mads, but especially Gabs,
mostly
she would
Gabs.
let us do a little study, and I would always bring a Kahoot to have everyone do. And so those tests were like, okay, they're multiple choice. You're going to get it. But still in the back of your head, you're like, we have the final. And that is not multiple choice. Well, I guess the written part is.
Yeah.
But the written part, you have you're basically spanning the entire curriculum of hair school and then the hands-on part. So all I remember is the closer that we get to the end of hair school, it's like, okay, that final's dooming, coming, it's coming. And all I remember is the last day, or no, when we go to the final, and we all specifically made sure we scheduled at the same time. We're like, I kept saying, I have to feel like I'm in the classroom so I won't freak out. I need to be around you. And our class or our group for the finals, it was you, me, Ashley, Elizabeth, Amelia, Lulu, and then 2 other random people.
Yeah, so it was basically
our class. And it was so good. I just looked around, except I was the first one who had to go for everyone. True. And I was like, why do I have to be first? Like, I'm the one who basically everyone gets to watch because you watch. You do it one at a time, and you watch the person go do their like, okay, you're going to show me how to do this highlight. And I was like, freaking heck, Lulu was the luckiest because she was the last one. And I'm like, she gets to watch every single person go and know, that's wrong. That's right. Yeah. And I was the one who was like, I just hope I'm doing this right because I got nothing to go off of. But we passed.
We did.
Oh my sorry. Gosh. That was
so glad.
Okay. You passed with, you had the most retail sold.
Oh, I
think you did.
Because did you have the other one?
The services,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
Which was funny because we were like, I always said, I'm trying to get up to Kiana. Like we were both, I will say compete as a loosely word because it was so funny. Because I was like, of course I want Kiana to get this. And you were amazing at selling retail.
Oh, thank you. I don't really know how that happened.
Because you don't force it, but you're also like very matter of factly like, here's exactly what this will do. But you're not threatening in a way that someone's like, oh, I feel like I have to do this. And I think that's why you are as a person, you're very trustworthy, but that just comes off naturally. So when you're actually talking about a product, you're like, no, this is really what it does. This is really how it will help. And boom. Your retail skyrockets. Anyway. Sorry, we're getting on tangents here, but I want to just make sure that you know who Kiana is because she got me through so much in hair school.
Well, vice versa.
Oh, so. We were pretty close.
Yes.
We graduate hair school, and the original plan was both you and I were going to go to the same salon. We did tours together, and we both found this salon, and we're like, we're going, and then. I get this thing. I can't even remember what happened. Where are we at this? Something was like, I can't go yet. Like, it's not time. I can't even remember what happened.
You were pregnant.
Did I get pregnant with Baker? Well, that's okay. Yes. So I was pregnant when we graduated. And the goal was I would go to the salon, have Baker and come back. And then that's when I was like, something's off. Like it's, even though we've made this plan and I was so bummed because both you and I were like, this feels good. This feels right. And then I didn't go. And I still feel bad. And I know everything happens for a reason. You were supposed to go to that salon. I was not. And everything that is peeled out from there. So anyway, you're at the salon and you're learning. Just explain briefly what is different from working at an in-school salon versus an actual salon.
A lot. Well, mostly a lot. Because now you're actually earning money. And so at least for me, I was kind of focusing on like, well, I'm getting this much for this amount of work. And sometimes I was like, that doesn't seem like a lot.
The beauty industry is hard.
It is hard.
Especially so when you go into a salon, it's either commission or booth. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you get commission or you do a booth rental.
And you basically get to make whatever comes off that.
Yeah.
You can tell I've been in a salon. I knew it. But so yeah, different types of like how you can be in a salon, but just in the beauty industry alone, it's a lot that gets taken out from your services that, you know, when you go to get your hair done, you think, okay, I'm paying $200. Like, wow, that's going straight to the stylist. That's a lot of money. But you're still covering. I mean, if you're at a salon, if you're at your own salon, you've got to cover supplies, which sounds like, oh, that's just nothing because you get to go to Cosmoprof and get a discount. No, it's still a lot.
And then your booth rental.
And taxes.
Taxes.
Which is the craziest part of the beauty industry that takes a lot of girls out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's ridiculous how much has to come out of that because you have to do that all yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. So when you're walking away, it's not $200.
No. Yeah. And like if you're like coming fresh from the salon, I feel like usually what I've heard, it's between 30 to 40%.
Wow.
So my salon was 40%. And I still felt like that was nothing.
Yeah. And you had to drive. So you were in Provo. You had to drive to South Jordan.
Mm-hmm. It's like 45 to 60 minutes, depending on the day.
About 5 days a week or 4?
4 days a week.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot to get there. It's long days. You're on your feet all day. So when people go to, if anyone has that stigma of, oh, it's just a hairstylist, I will slap you because it's not.
It's not.
It's very, oh gosh. One day, I think I'm having the call, got pregnant, had Baker, went back to go assist, got pregnant again, haven't gone back, but it's starting to call again. I'm like, it's time. I'm getting ready. I'm feeling it. Coming back.
Good. Yes.
So I need to, but oh boy, here we go. So we're just moving along quickly, but you're doing your thing. And then Janson, we kind of jump back. He gets called as a pilot, but now because he's with the Air Force, you basically get called to go anywhere and you have to go.
Yeah. So for the year I was working at the salon, he was still in school because no, he wasn't. He had graduated and we were waiting for the Air Force to tell us when he was going to start.
Right.
So he had a job with his cousin who has a business. And because their family, he knew his situation.
Right.
He's like, yeah, you can work as long as you need to, because we didn't know when we were leaving for a long time. And then they finally told us, and that was like a year from when he graduated to when we were actually leaving. So we were both working. And then now I forgot the question.
Sorry, I'm drinking water. How did he get called? Like you went to?
Yes.
Then.
Okay. So then they told us you're going to Enid, Oklahoma in May.
And McKenna cries.
I know.
I'm like, so bummed. Still
great.
bummed.
So I worked in the salon for a year, learned lots of lessons, what to do, what not to do. And then in May, we packed everything up and moved to Enid, Oklahoma.
And what we need to, I mean, obviously, like we talked about before, Kiana is pregnant as we film this.
Yes,
record it. And the funniest thing is you, me, and Ashley, and even Gabs, our teacher, because Gabs is like right in our age group. That's why it's hilarious. I was like, oh my gosh. But she went to hair school. Did she start doing it in high school? She was like,
She started in 2013, I think.
Yeah. So she started early. But I remember there was one point all of us were talking about like, oh, we feel like we need to get pregnant. We want to get pregnant. And so now at this point, I've got 2. Ashley has 1. Gabs is pregnant and you're pregnant.
Yep.
And all of these babies are boys. It's the hair school. It's the hair school co-op. And that's which I'm like, oh, that's so cute.
It's
and
so
Mads
cute.
is pregnant too, which is also another one of our teachers.
With a boy.
Yep. I'm telling you,
So.
we're all having boys. I love it. Or had boys. But so I think it's great. And so now you're in Oklahoma. You get to come. I mean, it's been a treat. You've came twice.
Yeah, this is my second time. Well, because Janson left for IFT, which is initial flight training, in Colorado for like 6 weeks or so.
Mm-hmm.
And because we just moved there, I didn't want to stay in Oklahoma.
Makes sense.
So I'm like, okay.
So you came home.
I came home. I flew back to Oregon and then came here for the whole month of July. And then he finished early, but I had to stay because I committed to do a wedding.
Mm-hmm. Hair.
Hair. Yep, hair. And I was like, well, the bride wanted me to do her hair for years. And I was like, whoa, I'm in Utah.
Perfect
I can do
timing.
it. And then Janson's like, oh, I'm done. I'm like, oh, sorry.
I'm here. Yep.
Got to do this first.
Yeah.
So yeah, then I went back for 10 days and then we came back for another 10 days to do a reunion. And then we're leaving today.
And so as of right now, we don't know when the next time you'll be here, which
no,
I'm really sad.
I know.
Because when we get together, I'm like, oh yeah, you just live right down the street. Because you literally lived right down the street from me as well. But it's fine because Britt and I have been dying to get out to Texas. So I've said, great, we'll make the detour to Oklahoma. I'm sure that's not that far, right?
No. Dallas is only like 4 hours away.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's fine, actually.
Make it work.
I can do that. Anyway, I love you. And I said this, like that group of girls in hair school is what got me through. But I'm especially grateful for you because there were a lot of hard times that I had to talk your ear off of like, I can't do this. This is so hard. I don't think I'm going to make it.
I was like, don't you dare quit on me.
I'm not doing this alone. Okay. So baby boy is due in November.
Yep.
And what is next for the lesser family? I was going to say shirts. I'm like, that's her maiden name's right.
Yes.
Shirts. Got it.
Yep. Well, basically for the next 10 years, Janson and his career has to come before mine, obviously, because military.
Yep.
Which is fine. We want him to do what he loves.
Yep.
So, we'll have the baby in November and I'll figure out how to be a mom. That will probably, take a little bit of time and then get back on my feet. And I found out the Air Force will pay for up to $4,000 in certifications of anything I want.
Wow.
So I'll probably find some certifications I can do and see if I can do any, jobs on the side that
you can
keep me busy.
Because clearly having a baby and being in the salon are very hard things. Now, two very hard things. People have done them.
Yes.
But in your case, it's like you're going to have to be home with baby because Janson is clearly going to be full time.
Yeah. He'll be busy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And we're not sure yet if we want to do daycare, like how early and if,
Yeah.
So I have to figure that out. But I also want to do something.
So you're not done with the salon, just it's on a pause right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I might do like extension certifications because
awesome.
I do want to learn how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I can add that into my bridals.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, it'd be so good.
So, and then maybe some dietetic stuff because apparently
you did do that.
I did, yeah.
Wow.
So,
well, I love you. And the best thing is, if anything else, I get this episode to just go back and listen and be like, Kiana. And I know we will see each other. It is not that, but it's just, I am very grateful to know you and have you in my life. And so thank you for coming on my podcast.
This has been so fun. I was so nervous. I'm like, I've never done a podcast before.
Yeah, it's basically every day. I'm just like, here we go. Okay, hopefully this sounds good. But if anything, if you got to this point, find yourself a Kiana. Find someone who is trustworthy, who is loyal, and just the most gentle, soft spirit. And that's truly what I think everyone needs in their arsenal of friends. Because, yeah, like I said, you've helped me through a lot of hard times. And even if it's just to let me vent, cry it out, you've been there. And that's what I'm so grateful for.
Oh.
And hopefully I can do that. I've done that for you because, like you said,
so many times.
I talk too much. So I hope most of the time I can turn the listening ear
It's a
on.
good balance because I'll sometimes listen too much and I won't say anything to anyone. And I'm like, great, I have McKenna.
It's great. All right. Well, I love you. And thank you for listening to Munch and Mingle. Go make yourself some pancakes.
Yes.
Find yourself a Kiana. And go watch some throwing in the Bahamas, apparently, too. Is that on TV?
Well, maybe.
Okay.
I think he's done now.
Go watch the rerun. Oh, and go follow her on Kiana's Crowns.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye.